Hello, my name is Stephen Kim, and today I will be presenting my arc length project. So I live in Paramus, and I take art classes which take place in River Edge. Sometimes I need to walk home from art back to my house just because my parents are too busy or they can't give me a ride. However, I don't just walk along the main streets and roads. I like to take a detour through Van Sound Park in order to enjoy the fresh air and the scenery. The goal of this project is to see how many calories I burn during this walk. Let's just say that I don't walk too much after school, and I wanted to see how much this walk contributed to overall calorie burn throughout the day. So the section of my walk that I'll be using for the arc length calculation is the majority of my walk through Van Sound Park, past the pond, and which goes closer to my house. So I plotted coordinates along the path A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. A being the origin, 0, 0, and G being the endpoint of the curve. I oriented the picture so that the x-axis is parallel to the bottom of the screen and the y-axis is perpendicular to the bottom of the screen. B, C, D, E, and F are, I think, local minimums and maximums. The maximum x value is 2,380, and the minimum being 0, and the maximum y value is 1060, and the minimum being 0 as well. So to plot the points, I used the graph program. I plotted the points and I used the polynomial trend line. I tried using polynomials to the order of 5 and 6. However, the graph that the trend lines provided were just too different from my path, so I had to use a quartic regression, and the equation on the screen is the trend line that the program gave me. So I set the trend line equation to f of x, and for the arc length equation I need f prime of x, so I found that by hand. For the arc length formula, I took the integral from 0 to 2,380, which is the minimum and maximum x values, of the square root of 1 plus f prime of x squared dx. And this came out to be 2,939 feet. I calculated that using my TI-84 Plus calculator. So the calculated distance is with an arc length of 2,939 feet combined with linear distances of 6,927 feet, which I measured using the distance tool on Google Maps, resulted in a total of 9,866 feet. The distance that Google Maps provided me was 9,926 feet, which is very, very close to each other. So in conclusion, every time I walk home from art class, I walk around 9,900 feet, which is about 1.87 miles. And for a person of my size, 1 mile walked is equal to 100 calories burned. So with 1.875 miles and 100 calories burned per mile, I burn around 187.5 calories every time I walk home from art class. This was my presentation and my project. Thank you for listening, and I hope that it was interesting. Thank you.